These 5 foods are why you can't perform in bed anymore. Your inability to perform isn't psychological, it's physiological sabotage. Foods that quietly spike cortisol, crash dopamine, and constrict vascular function all at once. These are the silent enemies lurking in your meals: inflammation at the arterial level, insulin resistance blocking testosterone receptors, and compounds that directly prevent your body from achieving or maintaining an adequate response. It's not just about what you eat. It's about what you don't realize is quietly dismantling your performance, right under your nose. Point 1. Soy products elevate estrogen in men. For many men, soy seems like a healthy alternative to protein, especially in today's world where plant-based diets are becoming more mainstream. It's easy to grab that soy-based protein shake or throw some tofu into a stir-fry, thinking it's a smart move. But here's the truth. Soy contains phytoestrogens, compounds that act like estrogen in the body. These plant-based estrogens can disrupt your hormonal balance, like lowering testosterone levels and promoting estrogen dominance. The result? A subtle but significant drop in performance, both in the gym and the bedroom. Now, what can you do instead? It's time to consider the value of lean meats. Grass-fed beef, wild-caught fish, and free-range chicken all pack a protein punch without the hormonal consequences. These proteins not only nourish your muscles, but also naturally support testosterone production. You don't have to abandon soy entirely, but if you're still reaching for soy products like tofu and edamame daily, it's worth switching to fermented soy options, such as miso or tempeh, which have a much lower estrogenic effect. And let's not forget zinc. Zinc is one of the most powerful minerals for testosterone support. You can find it in abundance in foods like oysters, pumpkin seeds, and beans. Incorporating these into your meals helps your body maintain the right hormone balance. It's not just theory, there's research backing this. Studies show that high soy consumption is linked to reduced testosterone levels in men, even if the intake is moderate. The impact extends beyond testosterone. It can mess with vascular health too. A man trying to build muscle with soy protein shakes may notice that despite his efforts, his strength isn't where it should be, and performance levels are declining. That's the hidden downside of phytoestrogens, the longer-term impact on vascular health and hormonal balance. So the solution is simple. Be mindful of how much soy is in your diet and choose smarter protein sources. What's good for your muscle growth and vitality also needs to be good for your hormone health. Point 2. Processed seed oils destroy vascular function. You've likely drizzled vegetable oil over your salad or sautéed your vegetables with sunflower oil without a second thought. It's an easy habit, right? But here's what most don't realize. These processed seed oils, like sunflower, canola, and soybean oils, are loaded with omega-6 fatty acids. While some omega-6 is necessary for the body, it's all about balance. Excessive amounts, as you find in these oils, create inflammation in the arteries and wreak havoc on nitric oxide production. Nitric oxide is vital for vasodilation, or the widening of blood vessels. Without it, blood flow becomes restricted, and when blood flow isn't flowing freely, well, performance suffers. The solution here is to shift to healthier fats. Consider olive oil, avocado oil, and coconut oil, which are packed with monounsaturated fats. These fats have been shown to reduce inflammation and support healthy cholesterol levels, which is a win for both cardiovascular and sexual health. Also, incorporate omega-3 rich foods like fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, chia seeds, and walnuts. These fats not only reduce inflammation, but support healthy blood circulation, which is directly linked to sexual health. What happens when you continue consuming those seed oils? Over time, they start to damage the endothelium, the thin layer of cells lining your blood vessels, leading to restricted blood flow. Studies show that diets high in omega-6 fatty acids from processed oils are linked to poor cardiovascular health and erectile dysfunction. It's a connection that's all too real in the average Western diet, where most meals are prepared with inflammatory oils. So what's the key here? Swap out the processed oils for healthier fats and give your arteries the chance to work optimally. Blood flow isn't just a key part of performance, it's the foundation of it. Point 3. Sugar crashes testosterone within 2 hours. It's no secret. Many men love their sweet tooth. A sugary coffee in the morning, a piece of cake after dinner, or a soda during a late-night binge. What you may not realize is that those sugary delights are doing more than just spiking your energy levels. They're spiking your insulin too, which in turn leads to a sharp crash in testosterone levels. The body's response to a sugar surge is a quick spike in insulin followed by a crash. And this crash isn't just making you feel sluggish, it's taking your testosterone down with it. The issue here is more than just an afternoon energy dip. Testosterone and insulin have a delicate relationship, and when your body's insulin is constantly spiking from sugar intake, testosterone levels are in free fall. This doesn't just affect your physical performance, it impacts everything from mood to drive and even your energy levels for the day. So, what's the alternative? It's time to rethink what you're eating and shift towards low glycemic index foods. These foods, like quinoa, sweet potatoes, and whole grains, release sugar slowly into the bloodstream, preventing those insulin spikes. Pair them with lean proteins and healthy fats, and you'll have the sustained energy you need throughout the day. Moreover, swap those sugary snacks and sodas for natural sweet treats, like fresh fruits. They not only satisfy your sweet tooth, but also come compact with vitamins, fiber, and antioxidants that support your overall health. Research shows a clear connection between high sugar intake and lower testosterone levels in men. When you consume sugar regularly, it's not just your energy that's suffering. It's your ability to perform, both in the gym and in the bedroom. So next time you're eyeing that sugary snack, remember, it's not just your waistline at risk. Your vitality is too. Make the change and you'll feel the difference in more ways than one. Point 4. Alcohol numbs nerve sensitivity and arousal. Many men reach for a drink to unwind before intimacy, thinking it helps lower anxiety and sets the mood. Realize, alcohol doesn't just relax you, it dulls your senses. It numbs nerve sensitivity, making it harder to feel what you need to feel. Arousal, which is critical for performance, takes a hit, and the result can be an underwhelming experience for both you and your partner. The key here is moderation, or even complete avoidance if you want to make sure your body is working at its best. Instead of turning to alcohol for anxiety relief, consider natural alternatives like deep breathing exercises, meditation, or even a calming cup of tea before an intimate moment. These methods not only relax your mind, but also keep your body functioning at its peak without numbing your senses. The science behind it is simple. Alcohol interferes with neurotransmitters in the brain, the very chemical messengers that control arousal, sensation, and erectile function. It messes with your brain's ability to send signals to the body, making it harder to respond to the natural cues that lead to performance. Research shows that heavy drinking is directly linked to erectile dysfunction and poor sexual satisfaction. In fact, a night of binge drinking can easily lead to struggles the following day, not just in performance, but in energy levels, mood, and overall vitality. If you're going to drink, make sure it's in moderation. A light beer or a glass of wine is less likely to affect your function, but anything more than that, the damage is done. Alcohol is an instant fix for anxiety, but it's a slow burn when it comes to your sexual health. Point 5. Dairy inflammation blocks nitric oxide production. Dairy, so many men consider it an essential part of a healthy, balanced diet. The truth is, dairy can trigger inflammation in the body, especially in the arteries. That inflammation reduces nitric oxide production, and nitric oxide is crucial for vasodilation, meaning it helps your blood vessels expand so blood can flow freely. When you don't have enough nitric oxide, well, blood flow to critical areas suffers. This impacts everything from energy to performance. Instead of reaching for that glass of milk or a block of cheese, try incorporating anti-inflammatory foods into your diet. Leafy greens, berries, turmeric, and ginger can all help reduce inflammation, improving blood flow and overall health. If you want to stick with dairy, look for plant-based alternatives like almond milk or oat milk, which won't cause the same inflammatory response. Fermented dairy products, like kefir and yogurt, are also a better option. They've been shown to have a lesser inflammatory impact. Research backs this up. Consuming dairy, particularly in higher amounts, increases inflammation markers in men. That inflammation impacts the arteries and reduces the ability to produce nitric oxide, a vital component of sexual health. The less nitric oxide your body can produce, the harder it is to maintain good circulation. And we all know how critical blood flow is when it comes to performance. So next time you're reaching for dairy, think twice. Your arteries and your performance will thank you for it. Bonus point: your gut health determines sexual health. Most men overlook their gut health when it comes to performance issues, but here's the truth. Your gut is the foundation of overall health, including sexual health. A poorly balanced gut microbiome leads to hormone imbalances and neurotransmitter disruptions, both of which directly affect your arousal and performance. To keep things running smoothly, it's essential to focus on a gut-friendly diet. Prebiotics, found in fiber-rich foods like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, support a healthy gut. Probiotics, which are found in fermented foods like kimchi, sauerkraut, and yogurt, help replenish good bacteria. Reducing processed foods is key too. They disrupt gut health and contribute to inflammation. Hydration, regular exercise, and proper sleep all play a role in ensuring that your digestive system, and therefore your hormone balance, is operating optimally. Research has shown that gut health is tied directly to the production of critical hormones like testosterone and serotonin, which influence mood, energy, and of course, performance. A disrupted microbiome can lead to higher stress levels, which, as we know, leads to poor performance both physically and sexually. Think of it this way. A healthy gut equals a happier mind, a better performance, and an improved overall lifestyle. The connection is undeniable, and making your gut health a priority can change your life in ways you didn't even realize were possible. So, if you've watched until the end, leave a quick comment. Healthy changes start now. It's a small gesture, but it proves you're committed to making real, lasting changes. And before you go, make sure to hit that like button to show your support and help us grow. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. More insights like this are coming your way every day. Share this video with someone you know who could benefit from this information. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in tomorrow's video. Don't forget to check out the next video we've recommended on your screen. Take care of yourselves.